Hello everybody, this is Julia, also known as Starlight Wonder BJD, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I am doing an unboxing that I'm very excited about. This is the first time I have purchased a BJD since early 2024, so I am beyond excited. I've got the box right here, and let's get into it. All right, we've got the box all opened up. I just wanted to say that this doll was purchased on the secondhand market from Created by Monsters. I don't want to say your real name, even though it was listed on the box, which I have removed the label from in the interest of not doxing either one of us. But Created by Monsters was so wonderful in getting me through this transaction, got back to me right away, and just overall a wonderful experience. So again, shout out to Created by Monsters. And if you guys are looking for a reliable person to purchase from, highly recommend. Everything is packaged securely in here, and let's get to the official unboxing. And here we are. If you can't tell by the color and shape of the box, this is indeed from Fairyland. I have long been obsessed with Fairyland, and especially Pukifee. I have a goal of collecting all the Pukifee sculpts that have ever been made, and with every year, I get closer and closer to my goal. I currently have one on order, a pre-order from Fairyland that should get here probably, hopefully, end of April, beginning of May. But again, this little baby was purchased on the secondhand market. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the bubble wrap unwrapped. Great news. I recently updated to a new phone after having the same iPhone since around 2019. And I upgraded to the newest version of the iPhone. Finally getting up to date and not kind of chasing after technology. So the good news is now the video quality for the channel will be much higher, which that's great. That's a win-win for everybody. Next up is finding a tripod or something, because holding the phone the whole time I'm trying to unbox something I've been really looking forward to, it's not the vibe. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's start with the doll. This is Pukifee Vanilla. I have always loved Vanilla and Choco, who, in my mind, they're twins, and therefore now I need Choco immediately because her sister Vanilla is here. Look at her little face. Oh my goodness. Her eyelashes though. Aww. She has the sweetest little face up. Again, she is in Fairyland's tan skin option. I think I only have one other Pukifee with tan skin. Nope. No, yeah, I think I only have one, possibly two others in tan skin. I know my Kaka is in tan. Not sure about my Coney or Jude. I feel like June is not. I don't know. I'll have to take a better look, but she is the sweetest. I love the sculpting on Pukifee. Their tiny little ears. Her face just looks so sweet and earnest. I'm gonna set her over here on the tray that I found in the shed. Fun fact, when I moved to my current residence, the people who lived here before me left a bunch of stuff behind. And it only occurred to me relatively recently, like probably the beginning of this year, that like there are things I haven't explored in my attic or my shed or my garage that technically are my property now. So I was looking in the shed for something and found this nice wooden tray that I think I will be using for unboxings. There she is. Sorry for the tangent. Let's get into, I believe this is the wig. This is just bubble wrap. But here is her wig that she came with. Ooh, and the little wig cap. I am not good at remembering to buy these. So a lot of my Pukifee, they are getting their wigs snatched constantly. There she is. She as in the wig cap and the wig. This is cute. Ooh, it feels very soft. I'm not sure if this will be Vanilla's wig forever, but I am constantly bringing in new Pukifee, or I would like to constantly be bringing in new Pukifee, and this might suit one of them. I would have to put this on her, which I will do before I end the video. From TommyDoll.com, just some nice short little bob with fringe bangs. Super cutesy. Next up, we have a little skirt. That's cute. Aw, little lace. It's got, what's what I'm looking for? Oh, and I just talked to one of my friends yesterday too about this sewing technique. Gathers, there we go. It has nice gathers at the top and it gives the skirt a nice little pleated look. So cute. And here, you have a little sweater. Stop. This is so cute. The little butterflies. This is adorable. And we have also, oh, a little pair of stockings. Stop, I'm freaking out a little on the inside. I've never seen stockings made for a Pukifee before. This is adorable. And sorry for my dogs in the background. I'm baby talking and, you know, fangirling a little and speaking in a high-pitched voice, and whenever I do that, they think I'm gassing them up. So they're now like running to grab some toys. And then last, but certainly not least, we have these little sandals. They almost look like Birkenstocks, which is really funny because now I'm getting to an age where Birkenstocks are more comfortable for my feet than any other type of shoe. So I don't know, it's just funny to me that she also came with little sandals. Oh, so adorable. I think that is everything in the box. And I do not believe there is a COA made for her, just because there was a time when Pukifee first came out that COAs weren't needed. It was kind of before the recast time, but you can tell she is legit by the inside of her head, and just, you know, real resin feels different in the hand than recasted resin. So I know what legit Pukifee feel like. She feels like a legit Pukifee. I'm going to get her dressed and show her off to you all. And I should probably go get some eyes for her as well. So I will be right back to get her dressed. So let's go ahead. And I'm just gonna take her little faceplate off. All right. And again, I will show anybody who's interested. This is how you can tell a BJD, or at least a Pukifee, is legit. She's got her sculpt name carved right in there in hand lettering. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in some eyes for this pretty girl, we'll put her right here. She's probably not going to stand up. Can I stand her up? The back of the wig cap? I can. There she is. These are the eyes I've selected. They are slightly too big for this doll, but I wanted to show these eyes up close if my camera will cooperate. These were a gift to me from my wonderful friend Amanda Sue BJD. Hannah, InkNLionsTeeth, the other portion of this channel, is also a big fan of Amanda and her work. This is an Amanda Sue BJD fan account. Make no mistake. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these eyes in. Again, I think they're a little too big, but that is not gonna bother me for right now. I just kind of want to see what these eyes look like when they are in. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll pick her up. These are really pretty. Again, this is not sponsored. Amanda is just wonderful. I highly recommend, if you aren't familiar with Amanda's work, go ahead and get yourself familiar. She has an Etsy shop. She has a beautiful doll collection that she is so kind to share with everybody on her own YouTube channel, which I will tag. She just has such a love for the hobby, and her love is very plain to see. She gives back so much to the doll community, and again, just a wonderful, lovely person who deserves all the applause for her contributions to the hobby. Again, these eyes were gifted. I did not purchase them. I have purchased Amanda's work before, but this in particular, this is not like a sponsored video. Okay. Putty is so fiddly. Here we go. I keep remembering, like, oh yeah, the camera's rolling. Tried to do stuff on the camera. There she is. Those eyes are just stunning. They kind of fit. They're a little bit big. They were a little tricky to get in, but I don't really mind if you can't see the whites of BJD's eyes. That doesn't bother me. I'm all about fantasy, fairies, fae. So I think these eyes might stay with her. They're so sparkly. She's beautiful. Here she is. She is adorable. I'm so happy to have her here. I love the little aesthetic that she has going on. This might be showing my age a little bit, but she kind of reminds me of Angelina Ballerina, if anybody remembers that show or those books. I'm in love. I can't wait to add her to my Pukifee shelf. And thank you so much again, Created by Monsters, for being willing to sell to me. And thank you for watching.